Will the Michigan State Spartans upset Ohio State Buckeyes in Ohio Stadium? What's going on, guys? This is Elijah here, and I am back with another college football prediction video. Alright, so as you guys know, I'm going to be talking about the Michigan State Spartans versus the Ohio State Buckeyes at Ohio Stadium. Coverage will be on ABC. Time is 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, October 5th, 2019. So it's a prime time game. Ohio State, they've done an excellent job so far. Justin Fields has done a great job with 5 games this year. Michigan State, they could be undefeated as well, but they did lose to Arizona State 10-7, but they've done an excellent job. So I think this is going to be a good game to watch because Michigan State is always a team that's going to be hard to beat. So their defense is always good. They always fight hard against other teams. So I think this might be the true test for Ohio State to play, even though it's at home. But this might be the true test because Nebraska, as we all thought, was going to be the team that Ohio State was going to lose to or keep it close. But we were all wrong because Nebraska, they got dismantled by the Ohio State Buckeyes 48-7, and it was brutal to watch. Adrian Martinez gave up like 3 interceptions, and I think they also forced like 2 fumbles. I may be exaggerating, but I know that Adrian Martinez threw like 2 interceptions in the first quarter, so it was a brutal game. So Brian Lelarkey, if I pronounce the last name wrong, I'm sorry. He's done a great job this year, almost throwing 1,500 yards. I mean, he's done a great job with 10 touchdowns as well. And of course, Justin Fields has just been amazing. J.K. Dobbins as well. And for Collins, has done a great job for Michigan State. All right, so as you guys know, I like to do the match predictor, season leaders, and then my prediction at the end. And I do this like on every video. I say this every video. It feels like I repeat myself all the time. So the match predictor has Ohio State with the 89.6% over Michigan State with only 10.4%. So yeah, of course, it's going to be a home field advantage, and it's tough to beat Ohio State in their own stadium because it's always a great atmosphere there. All right, so for passing yards, I like to go through the season leaders for passing, rushing, and receiving. So Brian Lelarkey, if I'm pronouncing that last name wrong, you can say anything you want, it's fine. All right, so through 5 games, he's gone 104 completions to 174 attempts, which is crazy, with 1,325 passing yards, which is insane, 10 touchdowns, and only 1 interceptions. Justin Fields has done a great job with Ohio State's offense. Through 5 games, he has 81 completions to 116 attempts with 1,092 yards with a 16 touchdowns through 5 games, which has been incredible. All right, so for Michigan State, we have Elijah Collins, also my name, Elijah, 78 carries, 413 rushing yards, and 3 touchdowns. Really good. J.K. Dobbins, 92 carries, 654 rushing yards, and 5 touchdowns, which has been incredible. For Michigan State, who's done a great job so far, is Darrell Stewart Jr. has done an awesome job with 35 receptions, 556 receiving yards, and 3 touchdowns. So he can go for 1,000 yards. It's only been 5 games. It's crazy. All right, so for Ohio State, we have Benjamin Victor with 15 receptions, 269 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns as the season leader for receiving. And lastly, we have the team stats. We have points per game. Michigan State with 31.4, while Ohio State has 52.4 points per game. Points allowed per game, we have Michigan 15.0, which is pretty good. Ohio State, we have 8.6 points allowed per game, which is incredible as well. All right, and also we have total yards, which is Michigan State 413.6, Ohio State 535.6 total yards. Yards of passing, we have Michigan State 269.0 with Ohio State 254.0, so that's going to be key for them. For rushing-wise, Ohio State has done more rushing. Believe it or not, they have done better on rushing than they have done better passing, even though it doesn't seem like that. Yards rushing, we have Michigan State 144.6, while Ohio State has 281.6 yards of rushing. Yards allowed, we have Michigan State with 253.8, Ohio State 223.8 yards allowed. Passing yards allowed, we have Michigan State 198.0 to Ohio State's 138.8. Rushing yards allowed, this is going to be key for Michigan State, while they have 55.8 rushing yards allowed to Ohio State's 85.0. All right, and finally, we have my prediction. It's going to be at the end of the video. It's going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be close until like the late second half. I think Ohio State, in my opinion, is still going to win this game. I think they're going to win 35 to 20, I guess 35 to 28, or it could be 35 to 24 in my opinion. I think Ohio State's offense is still going to overpower teams, but I think Michigan State is going to keep it close. So my final prediction will be 35 to Michigan State's 24, and that is my final prediction. And I think Ohio State also is going to score late, like I said earlier, and I just think their offense is too good. Justin Fields is a really great quarterback. I'm not trying to be biased. I think Michigan State's defense is going to keep them up close, but I think Ohio State is going to win. So yeah, final prediction: Ohio State 35, Michigan State 24. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Who thinks going to win this game? Will Ohio State continue the streak, or will Michigan State upset Ohio State in Columbus? All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. You all have a great day, and peace.